Yes, sir. We back with another banger. You know what it is. So make sure you like the video. Sub if you're new. We gon' not waste no time. I'm telling you, we in it. We at it. Damn, I spelled buddy name wrong, but we not gonna talk about that. So you already know the vibe. We doing Pro-Am all day, every day. And it sucks to say this, but it's like, man, finding quality players is hard. It's so hard because some of these positions, it's like you really gotta lock in and love what you do and be a team player. You know what I mean? And some people just don't want to be the team player. Like when we making this position right here and we making a back end, this position is so important. I have played Pro-Am on the highest level now, and I never realized how these positions make a difference. Now that I'm locked in, man, back end is so important. So important. I respect all the people that play back end. I'm so serious, man. You guys, I commend you. Like, blessings to you, because back end is no joke. When you have a good back end, when I mean I hide behind screens and I'm over here, escape, Devin Booker, snatch, escape. Bro, that back end makes my life a living hell. On the flip end, when their back end is trash, bro, I'm going off. I'm legit going off. So, yo, from my experience, this back end, this is what we gonna do. This is what we rocking with. Number one, you gotta be fast. I'm not gonna lie, you gotta be fast. You gotta have some agility. I'm now that I've played Pro-Am, like, I'm not gonna say strength doesn't matter for the lockdown, but for the back end, I think strength matters a lot, simply because the things you're going to do that help you with strength make a big difference. I'm a big fan of vertical. Like, you got to be able to jump. I got a Michael Porter Jr. build that I'm going to be dropping soon, and I horse people with like a 70 rebound. I'm so serious, because I have like a 90-something vertical. Vertical matters. Vertical matters. Vertical matters. Vertical matters. I'm so serious. Vertical matters. Also, as a back end, you got to be able to get rebounds. You have to be able to get rebounds. And the rebound game is either I'm going to box you out so my big can get it, or my big is going to box out so I get it. But you are the lockdowns assistant and the center's assistant. Like, as a back end, you're like what I would say, like, equivalent to the middle linebacker of the defense. You're everything, literally everything, because you're supporting you're supporting the point guard who can't play defense. Literally, it's a defense liability. You're supporting the big man who's literally just too slow. Your center is just too slow. You get what I'm saying? Then you're supporting the hash. You're dropping down for the pick and roll. You're creating the switch on the pick and pop. And you're also rotating on the pick and pop. Like, you literally are doing everything. So you need to be completely balanced. This is why I got that Draymond Green, Anthony Davis type of vibes. Because as you can see, we got to be able to stop the interior. We got to be able to play perimeter. We also got to get them passing lanes. You get what I'm saying? We have to be able to do it all defensively. You're like a little bit of everything when it comes. So yes, I want you to get them blocks. We go crazy. The steals, we go crazy. You get what I'm saying? Interior defense. And then you're going to make sure you have the cap breakers, because you're like when I think of a back end, I think of a big lockdown that can guard ball when needed, but not primary. Rebounding menace that's not needed, but when you're in the position to get the rebounds, you assist. Like, you can just do it all. And your physicals are awesome. You know, it's like you just gotta do, how to put it in the best way possible. You just gotta understand, what is your actual role? What are you trying to do when it comes to playing back end? And in this video, you have different variations. I wanted to make sure, like, this is a template, you know, from my understanding, from the things that I've been through. So as you can see, when I'm going through the attributes, I want people to get a variation of what works, what doesn't work. You got the different heights, the different weights, because this year, you really, and I mean this, you really got to be in the position where you're helping your teammates. So like in this video, I'm showing you the different variations, and like we're building it together, literally, so I'm really trying to see what can we get, how to maximize them, what looks like what when it's maxed out, what badges are we getting when it's certain maxed out. As you can see, like I'm going through everything, because my biggest take is trying to be honest, as close as Draymond as possible, because I think Draymond is the best back end in relations to like the real NBA ever. I don't think there's a better back end ever than Draymond Green, to the point where it's like Golden State was the number one defense because of their offense, but also because Draymond did everything, guard everybody, and he was undersized. So I'm really trying to like wiggle, trying to see what I can get. I'm a big fan of like Pogo, big fan. As you can see, I'm touching every single attribute and making sure that every part or I'm trying to squeeze out as much as possible. I'm just going to be honest, because I got to a point where if I didn't care about pass, and don't let anyone tell you in pro and pass doesn't matter. It does, because when you have that, I like to call swing shot, 2-pass shot, 3-pass shot, the defense, when you dot the hash, he dots the corner, and if corner makes the next pass, usually that pass is stolen because the pass accuracy is so low. We played a team that they would destroy us with the 3-pass shot, backdoor cut, 3-pass shot. That is beautiful. I know it's kind of unorthodox, but it worked. So don't let anyone tell you pass doesn't matter. That's cap. Super duper cap. As a back end, you just like with the lockdown situation, finishing does not matter. Don't let anybody tell you, you gotta put no. Your job is to play the best defense possible. Best defense possible. I mean, best defense possible. You feel me? That's your number one goal. And you know how we're doing it. So that's smooth. You see the cap burger situation. And this is like I said, we're focusing on how to maximize the build. And then you see the entire cap breaker breakdown. We are really focusing on like the defense aspect. You can get rebounding, you max that out. You can get legend rebounding on this with the right +1s, +2. You can get the speed higher if you want to be a little bit quicker, the strength up, the vertical up. It's like you can do different variations. Let's say you go vertical, you want to get Pogo on legend. Let's say you go with the strength, immovable enforcer. You want to go with the speed, just be quicker. You want to go with the rebound, and there's so much you can do. And then like the perimeter, you want to get the perimeter up, the steals up, the block up. It's like there's so many different variations. And if you really want to be in like random rec or whatever the case may be, the playmaking, but you see the build. And this is the 6'8". So what I wanted to do also is show a different variation at the 6'7". Because the 6'7", I'm not going to say one's necessarily better, because at the end of the day, a backend's a backend. So it's not that much you can actually do. Whereas like the 6'7" versus 6'8", it's just about personal preference and your stick skills. Because when you see this one, right, certain attributes are utilized more. You lose on the rebounding, but then you get more speed. You lose on certain things, but it's like give or take. What do you want to do? Because at the end of the day, it's about what you can do physically. What can you do? Or, I should say, or what's more important to you? Some people are cool with a 78 block. Some people are cool with like the 90 block. For me, if I had to be honest, I can do 6'7", I can do 6'6", I can do 6'8". It doesn't really matter for me. I think personally, speed will always matter on defense, because with the right offense, you can destroy them when you have more time to to execute certain things in certain scenarios. What I mean by that, if the big rotation is slow, let's say you're in a pick and roll offense and you're hiding behind the screens. When you're in the pick and roll offense and you're hiding behind the screens, you realize that if you can get open for 3 seconds versus open for 1 second, that 3-second duration allows you to go crazy. Like when I'm doing an escape, a snatch, or a crab, and they take 1 second to recover versus 3 seconds, just that 3-second gap is comfort. Most of the time that happens because of speed. And as you can see on this back end, you're so much faster. So that's why I would always prefer speed. On the flip end, because you lack speed, if you're taller and longer, you can contest better. So that's why I said it depends, because if you can get in front of them because you're faster, it makes you a better defender. Just like if you can get to them based off reach, it makes you a good defender. That's why I say it's more so personal preference. I think speed is always and will always be number one when it comes to what are you trying to accomplish, what are you trying to do, because it's like if you are slow, there's literally nothing you can do. You know, like when you're slow, the right combos, the right moves destroy you. And the cool thing about it too is like I like the speed. Like I was saying, I think the best thing, you know, again, we're going over different variations. You got the 6'6", the 6'7", the 6'8", the 6'9", you know, you got all the different variations. So it's like in this video, this is a template. This is a template for the things that you're trying to do, trying to accomplish, this and third. But like I said, with the cap breakers, you got options, you know, just like the other variation, you can get the 99 steal. You know, now you can get the higher perimeter. You get what I'm saying? The rebounding takes a hit, yes, but you're so much faster. You're literally Speedy Gonzalez on the defensive end, you know? So when you have a lockdown, like aiding you, it's pretty cool. And like I said, ball snatching lockdown, that's a cool name, you know? So I think that's pretty cool. For the last variation, we got the 6'9". So some people are not a fan of the 6'9s because they feel like they're slower. However, I will say this, going against 6'9 backends made me realize something. They cover so much ground. Even though they're slower, if you have good stick skills, like I know my personal preference is always speed, but if you have great stick skills and you're a 6'9 backend, there's literally nothing someone can do. Because when I play point guard, 6'4", 6'1", 6'2", whatever the case may be, you're not gonna be able to cook 6'9 backhand off the initial moves. Like you have to add extra moves. Like when you're on a 6'8", you're just not fast enough to cook a 6'9, and they can still get contests. Whereas like if you're on a 6'1", 6'2", even sometimes 6'4", you're quick enough, but because they're so long, they can still get a contest sometimes. This is why you need to do double moves. You have to do combo moves and create extra space, because if not, back end with good stick skills on a 6'9 will clamp you, and they might not shut you completely down, but every shot you shoot will be contested. Whether it's a 4% or 48%, every shot will be contested. I would say not the downside, but like to differentiate, if you don't really care about perimeter that much and steal that much, if you don't care about these, not to say you don't care about them, but you can get a lot of lane steals with a 73. You know, having a 73 steal is still decent because of interceptor, you know, but some people want the higher interceptor. Some people need the higher interceptor, you know. So when you go with something like a 90, it's like you can do good. If you go with an 85 perim, you go with a 90 steal, you are better off of triggering certain animation and recovering. But it's like I said, if you have stick skills, man, a 73 and a 94 does the same exact thing to people who don't know what they're doing on the pass. So it's like, it just depends, you know. So you got the 85, you got the 90 steel, you got the 84 block. Like, it's so much more balanced, you know? And then with the interior defense, some people don't believe in interior defense. I 100% believe in interior defense because I'm noticing that you get certain animations from having high interior. You get, like, a lot of the times, like, for example, dunking's OD. You know what I mean? Like, dunk meter is OD. But I've noticed, like, depending on the build, depending on the interior defense, you get bumps out of dunks. When you don't have any interior and someone is going up trying to do a dunk meter, like trying to go crazy, just abusing, you don't get any of those bump animations. I know you don't know what I'm talking about. Like when you're in the dunk and it pulls you out of the dunk, a lot of people do not get pulled out of the dunk when they don't have a high interior. So with the 6'9", you can get a so much higher interior. You got to balance, like, attribute base when it comes to the physicals. You're not that fast, you're not that quick, you're not that strong, you can't jump that high. However, because you're so balanced and you still got the high steal, high perimeter, it's like if you're trying to cover as much space as possible, this gets the job done, you know? So like I said, with these builds, they all correlate to the same concept. It's just about personal preference. What do you prefer? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do? Because at the end of the day, if you don't understand a certain concept of what you're trying to accomplish, no matter what build you're using, you're still going to do a bad job. On the flip end, if you understand the dynamic of what you're trying to do, then you're still going to do a great job, you know? So depending on where you want to put the cap breakers, you know, like on this one, you can get a high block. You get what I'm saying? You can still get high rebound. You can still get high vertical. You know, you are still useful. And I think that's the biggest concept is, can your build help your team how your team needs to be helped? Because if not, then no matter what you do with these builds, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I appreciate you for watching the video. I just wanted to conclude it, like, the back end is so important. And I never realized how important it was until I started going against started going against these pro-am teams that know what they're doing and their rotations are beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how much a backhand can change the whole game versus not doing anything. So if you made it this far in the video, you know what I mean? Appreciate you, big dog.